single day. Pretty much the same things that I do with my kid around the house. So, like it says on the screen, we're going to learn how to be able to engage in our Samoan language through word and phrase recognition so that you can continue to learn on your own. So, we're just going to learn words and phrases that are said commonly every single day that you can practice all the time. And then maybe one day when we have the sentence structure class, we can really get into the nuts and bolts of the language. Okay. So, we're going to get right into it because, again, like I said, we only have a half hour. Today we're doing pronunciation, all right? So hopefully you got your pen and paper out. Someone pronunciation, you pronounce every single thing. What you see is what you get, just like it says on the screen. So there's no silent letters in Samoan. If you see, like, what do we have? Like a silent E at the end of a lot of words that make another letter like a long A or something, like maybe fade in English, there's none of that. You pronounce every single letter in Samoan, all right? Casual or informal writings may leave these things out. So here's the thing, when you're learning Samoan, and you look online and you see people writing things out, they already know the language. Okay, so they're just gonna write things. A word like this, taofi, they're probably not gonna put this comma right there or this apostrophe right there, and we'll talk about what that's called in a second. And they might not put the long line over it. All of these things will help us pronounce the words. So in here, we're going to try to put all of them down so that we can learn how to pronounce the words correctly. Okay. There's no consecutive consonants, so that means like no back to back, no back to back consonants. So if you see a S and a T, that's not a Samoan word. If you see a P and a H, it's not a Samoan word. All right, so that's kind of how you can recognize, what words are Samoan and what are not. And there's no silent letters, and I talked about that already. So this is really why it's important to pronounce every single thing in Samoan. So like this word right here means to get or to obtain something. So maua, as opposed to maua, maua. So this is gonna be like us too. So maua and maua. So it's two completely different words, and the only thing that makes them different is gonna be this apostrophe right here, or this taofi or fa taofi. All right, and then we have olea. Olea is like what, a singular what. All right, and we'll get into that all of that later. Let me stick to pronunciation. And then here is what's called a tense marker, like a future tense. We're talking about the future. Olea, olea. Okay, so two different words. They look exactly the same, except they have these markings, these symbols over them. All right. Um, so I don't even know how, because I can't see like if there's any questions or anything like that. I do apologize. Like I said, I'm learning this setup. But hopefully if you guys do have questions and I don't get to it, feel free to email me. It's matonganganga@gmail.com. I'll write it out before we get out of here today, um, so that you guys can email any questions that you have. All right. And course is designed for beginners and kids. All right. So don't be shy about asking any questions or anything like that. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so our pronunciation of vowels, okay? A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. And it helps to just practice it every day. I make my son, say every single thing every day. And that just gets you in the habit of, seeing it, and then not only seeing it, but then actually pronouncing, and it gives you the muscle memory that you need to pronounce everything. All right, so a, e, I, o, u. Those are your vowels, and then included. Some people includes this with as part of the alphabet, which is that the apostrophe, which is called a glottal stop, and then it also a taofi, a taofi. So taofi just means like to stop or to halt. So that's exactly what the that apostrophe does. It stops the vowel, or abruptly begins a vowel. Okay, it's also called fa'ataofi, like to make stop, or you might hear like koma, like comma, but like koma liliu. Liliu means to turn, so it's like a turn comma, I guess. So, but all of those different names, if you get them, that's okay. But if not, just know that it stops or starts a vowel, and it's only going to be for vowels in Samoan language. So, for example, ma'a. Ma'a means rock. Okay, so anytime you see two of the same vowel back to back, even if they don't write it in there, it's more than likely there's going to be a taofi or fa taofi in between those two. So that's how you pronounce that, ma'a. Or like pe'a, fe'e, like all of those kind of anytime you hear that break, that's because there's a taofi right there or fa taofi. All right, and then this other line right here that emphasizes. So mamafa means heavy. Fa'a mamafa means to make heavy or to stress. Okay, so and it's gonna go over a vowel. So let's go back up to our vowels. We have a, e, I, o, u. So instead of a, e, I, o, u, if it's gonna be a, then it would be ah. So you're gonna hold it. So if you have like in music class, instead of just one note, it's going to be two notes. You're going to hold it for two notes or even longer than that if you want to really stress it out, whatever you're saying. So, like, for example, like people say Samoa, it's not Samoa, it's Samoa, Samoa. So that's usually how you know if people are either Samoan or they've been around Samoans and they know how to say it. So if they say Samoa, then they probably don't know, or maybe they're in a setting where you know they people might get lost if you say Samoa, but this is what it is. It's Samoa, Samoa. So and that's what that Fatma Mafa does for that A. It stretches it out and makes it a longer note. Okay. All right. So A, E, I, O, U, and then a Fa'ataofi, and then a Fatma Mafa. All right. And then when we come to our consonants, and then these are going to be recorded. Hopefully, I think these yeah, I think it is recorded. Oh wait, I see you guys over here. Okay, all right. Okay, so like I said, I'm still learning this platform. All right, so let's go through each one of these letters. So we have fa, nga, la, mo, nu, pi, sa, ti, vi, he, ka, ro. Okay, so I'm going to go down each one of these because there's something to say about most of these. Like there's something additional. Fa, the F is just the same like in English. Fa, fa. Okay, F. The main thing you want to know is that the F is F. Okay, now the G is pronounced. You'll never hear like a garbage, or it's not going to be pronounced with anything like that, or gagaga. So like if you ever see like the word nganganga, nganganga means language, or ngaluenga means to work or work. Ngaluenga. So anytime you see G in Samoan, it's going to be pronounced ng, like the word song, song, or sing. And I guess it takes getting used to. If you never did it before, just practice doing it all the time. Ng, ng, ng. Okay. So and those are two good words to practice with because it has two G's in the word. Nganganga. Oh, actually, there's three in nganganga. So nganganga, nganganga, and then ngaluenga, ngaluenga. And I don't know how to write it on the screen. Next time I'll get it together next time. It took me forever just to figure this part out. So, but those are two good words. The L is the same like in English. La, la. Okay. Same with M. Ma, mo, mo. Okay. The N is n, just like in English. But then also, you might hear people more like in a casual setting, they might pronounce the N like a G. So it could be nu, or it could be ngu, or it could be ni, like some, and or it could be ni. So like a GI. So if you pronounce it out, it would be like ni. So ni. All right. Uh, so that applies for the ends. Or like this word right here, nofo, nofo. Now say it like a G, and people even write it out like this online. I probably better move faster. Okay, ngofo, ngofo, like a GOFO, ngofo. All right. P is a little bit different in Samoan. It's almost like they shorten it a little bit. So instead of saying P, it's like P, P. It's not a real big difference, but just practice making it a little bit shorter. So P, P. All right. S is going to be the same like in English. So sa, T. This is a big one right here. People have lots of conversations about this. T can also be pronounced with the K. So there's T style, and then there's K style. All right. People have different philosophies on when it's said this or when it's said like that. But T, when I was growing up, was more like the formal. If you're speaking to someone of respect, and then K is more casual. But I've also seen like formal ceremonies where people are speaking like K style, but it's usually like the elders going off on somebody else. So but T, like ta'avale. So if you're familiar with that word, that means car. Ta'avale. Same like in English, right? But if you say a K style, then it's going to be ka'avale. Ka'avale. So ta'avale or ka'avale. And then V, same like English, V. And then he. So and H, K, and R, these letters right here are just kind of added to accommodate other languages that were, other words from other languages. So he, and then ka, and then ro. So the H is pronounced like English. Sometimes people they'll just leave the H out. It's, I don't want to say it's silent, but sometimes people leave it out. But for the most part, H is like that. And then ka, the K is always going to be a K. If it's, the K is a K. But then the R, so R's can also be pronounced like a L. Like my mom's name is Malia, or it's Maria on paper, but when everybody speaks, they say Malia, Malia, or like Kelisimasi. Like Christmas, people will pronounce it like Kelisimasi, so with the L. So it could be with the R or with the L. And oh yeah, well I took my Instagram down, but yeah, so I did just make a video about it, but it's on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you can see all of this, and it'll be in the short form, like 1 minute, and breaks all of this down. So we talked about that. T or K can be pronounced either way, N or G. Okay, yeah. So nofo or ngofo, or like this word right here. You might hear people say ma fana fana, or they might say ma fanga fanga. So they'll take that N and make it a G. Okay, ma fana fana or ma fanga fanga. All right, so those are the main rules about the vowels. Ooh, am I going the wrong way? Oh no, okay. Yeah, so here's something that you can do. I won't spend too much time. Actually, we'll come back to that if we have time. Sorry, this is my first time making a 30-minute class, so I'm used to talking for the whole hour. So if you have a partner or just even by yourself, you can say these words. Let's see. So here's our word key. So these are the main words that we want to learn today that we can practice. It's going to be talofa, talofa, which means hello. All right. So talofa, talofa, lo'u, lo'u. Okay. And we'll talk about the difference between lo'u and la'u and all of that. And lao and lo. Maybe next week or a week after, but it means my. So it's one way to say my. Lo'u, lo'u. Lo is your, okay? Lo. Some people might ask if it's lao. But yeah, it also means your. Lao also means your, but today we're just gonna do O class. We're just gonna learn these kind. So you see there we have the fa'ataofi that's breaking the O and the U up. So that changes the whole word. We're going from my, lo'u, and then lo is your. So it's really important that we get the pronunciation right. Sorry, I'm just checking these messages here. All right. Yeah, someone said like the N and G is the back of the throat. Nga, nga, fa'atai lava. Yep. All right. And then we have ingoa, ingoa. So that means name. Okay. Suafa is another way to say name, the respectful way. And then oai. Oai is who. Oai is who. Okay. So and then here's some phrases. If you just want to put these short phrases together. Now in the other class we learned like every single way to put the stuff together. I'm just gonna throw them out here right now. So like I think there's okay, yeah. Here's more like probably a realistic conversation. So someone will say talofa, and then someone will reply talofa lava. So hello. So lava is just kind of like it's used many kind of ways. So it could be like it usually emphasizes a word, or like in this case it's gonna be like it's we're saying the same thing, but we're really just kind of um, you know I guess acknowledging the talofa. So talofa for the first person, and then the next person say talofa lava, and then you might hear wa mai oi. So it could be either spelt like this with the ua, and or it might be like oa, and there is a slight difference there. You might see it either way. I'm only bringing it up because there's another way that it could be said or written out. So ua, like ua mai oi. So and this is gonna be like how are you? How are you? So oi is you, and then this is like um, actually let's just we'll learn the whole phrase. I don't want to break it down because that'll take us longer. So like how are you? So then good, thank you. And then how are you back? Like how are you also? So manuia fafitai, good, thank you. Ayaoi, ayaoi. So remember that fa'ataofi is gonna abruptly start. So aoi, aoi. So that's a good way to something to practice, especially on the first day. If you're brand spanking new to the language, this is a really good phrase to get in not only not only the taofi or the fa taofi, but then also the fa mamafa, the long emphasizing a. I aoi. All right, how are you? Or I'm sorry, and you? So good also fa'afetai. Manuia fo'i fa'afetai. So good also, thank you. So also is the fo'i. And you're going to see that in a lot of other words. We'll get into that. So good also. And like, where are you going? Like, what's up? So a fa'afefe. A fa'afefe. So like, where are you going? So I'll skip this part because this is we'll have like a whole lesson on this. This is going to be our next class. Ole, like the store, like, so where you going? The store. Ole fale oloa. Ole fale aonga. Like I'm going to this place, to the wherever. So we'll come back to that. 9 minutes. Okay. Ya ua lele. Ua lele. Okay. Very well. Very good. That's what's up. Yeah. So that's what that is. And then so ualu. So my goal. Like okay, I'm gonna go. Alu is to go. So'u is like my. But in translation, it's gonna be we'd have to break all of that out. But what they're really saying is like, okay, I'm gonna go. So, and then toy is like again, again, and then hopefully you guys are pronouncing this on your side. Fe loa'i. Fe loa fe loa'i. It's kind of hard to say it slow for me. So toi fe loa'i. So until we meet again, till I see you again, Felua'i is like to meet. And then Toi is again. Okay, so again meet. So and then Tofa, Tofa Soifua, goodbye. And then Tofa. Or you might hear people just shorten it and say fa. Okay? So these are some good words to know. Where's our word key? I'll leave that up for a second for hopefully you guys can write down. Oh, you guys, it's hard to hear me. You guys can't hear. Oops, not sure. Hopefully you guys can hear. Um, all right, and then we only okay, and then I guess we can go back up here to these vowel combinations. We'll do a few of these and then we'll stop. Okay, so in terms of the vowel combinations, again, anytime you see like the two vowels back to back, right? Just even if they don't write it out, just assume that it's going to be a taufi right there. So ah. Remember the vowels are going to be e, I, o, u. Okay, e, I, o, u, and then ah. Okay, audio is good. Fa tai lava. So ah. All right, fa e, I. Okay, so when the vowels are back to back like that, they're gonna slur together. They'll slur. I, Malay, Malay. All right. So a good thing to do, and what I have my son do is like we make the flashcards, or I make him make the flashcards, and then you can look the words up on Google. Usually, Google will have one word right. Like they'll have they get individual words right, but then when you start asking it to translate a whole sentence, then it starts getting wrong. But go ahead and then make flashcards and put them up, and then make sure that because today we're just on pronunciation, um, put those flashcards out there and pronounce them every single day. And then every time we come to class, we're going to build on not only just saying the word, but then also putting them, using them in these phrases that we're going to learn. Okay, so malaye, malaye. Okay, ai. So I, as in fight, to do something, to say something. Fight, or fear I. Want to eat? Fear I. So we see the fa'ataofi right there abruptly starts our word. So I, or ainga. I'm pretty sure you guys hear like ainga mumua, like family first. So ainga. Okay. Now you see how big of a difference that we have I and then we have ainga. So the fa taufi makes it I, but then the fa mamafa, or we're making it heavy, is gonna be ainga. All right, ao, tafau, like to hang out, to chill, to roam around. Au, au, fa now, like children. Okay, and then remember, whenever that we have our fa mamafa, the a, we're gonna stress it, and it's very important because like a word like this, we have tama. So this is whenever we have that the fa mamafa right there. But if we took it away, tama becomes tama. Two different words. So tama is going to be father, but tama is boy, right? So it's very important that we pronounce our words correctly. All right. So I'll do, okay. So we have our other vowels here. I'll go ahead and leave these on the screen just for a second, just for the recording part. And because we only have a few minutes, I'm going to introduce our next topic, which is going to be on Thursday, same time. I promise I'll have my technical stuff together. And so that's you. All right. And then we'll get into this new. We'll break down this part. So whenever you see something, right? So don't just write down like the word. Like I don't know if you can see, it's a bottle of water. So fanguvai. We wouldn't just say. Well, I guess you could just say fanguvai. But if you want to identify something, right? You might hear people say ole fanguvai, right? So it is the bottle of water. So whenever we say like the subject phrase in Samoan, we identify things. We look at it and we'll say it is this or it is that. Um, so that's what the O is. It's we call it a tense marker. So it presently is, and then it presently is the kid, or it's Lika. It's the person named Lika. It's my business. Oh, that's spelled incorrectly. That's not right. Um, but yeah, so that's just an introduction to our next class. Um, I guess we'll leave it right there. I'll go ahead and stop. If you have any questions, now I see the stuff over here. You guys can go ahead and write it down. I only have a couple minutes, but if not, I'll see you guys on Thursday. And yeah, so Faftai Lava, and thanks for tuning in. Sorry it was hard to hear, Caitlin. Yeah, tell other people. Yeah, just tell them tune in. There's no, just go to talofatalk.com. I'm trying to bring everybody over here. All right. Faftai Lava. If it's nothing else, I'll see you guys next time. And alofatu. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it'll be left online. You can down as soon as if um I'll get the recording, and then I'm gonna put it up. It won't be on Talofa Talk. It's gonna be on the link that says free class. It'll say free class, and you can just download it from there. Oh, Australia. All right. Yep. So just go to pacificapages.net, and everything will be there somewhere. But between Talofa Talk and free class, it'll be on one of those two links. All right. Manuel Po, faça fua.